To health matters now. Concerns continue to mount over reports that 7 American aid workers who had been in Congo to fight Ebola outbreak are currently quarantining in Kenya. Katiba Institute that challenged the construction of the US-backed quarantine and treatment facility at the Laikipia airbase say any transfer of exposed individuals to the site will be in defiance of the active High Court conservatory orders that explicitly halted the establishment. Gloria Milimu reports.
Deafening silence from the Ministry of Health amidst a public health concern. The nonchalance and casual attitude towards queries and concerns surrounding the circumstances that led to the clearance of 7 American aid workers from the Ebola-ravaged Democratic Republic of Congo to quarantine at the controversial US-backed Ebola isolation and treatment facility in the country continues to elicit sharp reaction across the divide. In reaction to the shocking developments that Kenyan authorities authorized their movement into the facility out of an abundance of caution, despite an existing High Court conservatory order halting its operations, Katiba Institute Saturday said, and I quote, "Should reports of a transfer of exposed individuals under a bilateral agreement be true, this is an absolute outrage." End of quote. The Institute further cautions that executive impunity cannot be allowed to override the Constitution or the safety of the citizens, and that any Kenyan government official who authorized, facilitated, or turned a blind eye to this blatant violation of court directive is in breach of their oath of office and completely betrayed public trust. Senior counsel Paul Mwite also weighed in on the thorny issue, questioning the government's priorities. Through his X page, he said, and I quote, "Can GOK issue a public statement on this? Are US citizens quarantined in Nanyuki airbase in contempt of court orders? Are there no concerns by GOK of an Ebola breakout in Kenya? All this in pursuit of some USDs by some individuals." Despite the court directive halting the operationalization of the Laikipia airbase Ebola isolation facility, and the court issuing stern warnings to the Cabinet Secretary of Health, who was found in contempt of court orders, satellite images seen by KTN suggest otherwise, begging the question whether this is just the beginning of the arrival of the foreigners whose presence in the country now puts over 50 million Kenyans at risk of the highly infectious disease that has caused the death of at least 828 people in DRC and left 2,124 others infected. It is said that the Americans who were the first known lot to quarantine at Laikipia airbase arrived in the country on Monday, and that none of them has shown any symptoms so far, although they will remain in quarantine for at least 21 days. But even as the government silence on the matter persists and the happenings in the highly guarded airbase remain shrouded in secrecy, who pays the ultimate price when a case is eventually confirmed in the country is a question only time will tell. Gloria Milimu, KTN.
Let's move